It is September, back to school month. Let's see what's going on in the Seattle real estate market. This is Emily Cressey. Every month we look at the MLS data to see what's going on and how that impacts your experience as a buyer and seller in Seattle. So today I have two graphs pulled up here. One is of King County overall, all properties, homes, condominiums, etc. And then we're comparing that to the Seattle condominium market, which has been historically a little weaker coming out of COVID. So here we can see a couple different things. Let's start out with sales prices. So surprisingly, a little surprisingly to me, we're seeing a pretty significant uptick in Seattle condo prices in the last month, as well as overall uptick in the King County resales as well. Typically, this is a little unusual. We see a slowdown in the summer as our typical pattern. And then we expect to see that up in fall and September and October coming out of Labor Day. So the fact that this has already happened, that we're already seeing an uptick is a good sign that buyers are still out there and they're willing to pay for property. Interestingly, it looks like our median home prices are even higher in some areas than they were prior to or during COVID, sort of these unicorn years last spring. We've had trouble, pushing past that, and it looks like now we have done so, at least in the Seattle condo market, which is great news. King County here overall is still lagging a little bit from the performance that we had last spring. In terms of new listings, what's coming on the market? The story this year has been lower levels of inventory. Fewer homes are for sale, meaning there wasn't a lot for buyers to buy, and so buyers had to be competitive. So low inventory keeps prices high and hopefully will entice some more people to come out and sell. But as you can see, there are overall fewer new listings in this hump here, which represents this year's market, compared to the last few years, the last 3 years. Even in 2020, we've just been selling more homes. So a lot of this, we talk about the locked-in effect, the idea that the people who are in homes now have all refinanced into very low interest rates. They are not excited about selling those homes and coming out with higher interest rate loans. So they're kind of staying put a little bit longer. When it comes to homes for sale, what's on the market right now, we have lower levels than we did at this time last year. Overall, we're up from January, which was our low point, but we don't have a ton of homes for sale. Closed transactions, same story. It's happening, but not at the levels that it did in previous years. And overall, we peaked in June, representing contracts that took place in May. So this has slowed down now. Days on market, I think, is one of the good indicators on how the market is doing overall balance-wise. So when we have short days on market, that means you put a house on the market and it sells very quickly. That tells us that it's a seller's market. We have a lot of buyer demand relative to the number of homes that are available for sale. And we can see that this is just over a week in King County, 2 weeks in the Seattle condo market. And so indicating that we have some good opportunities here for people to sell quickly if they price it right and they position it right. Thanks so much for joining me. This is Emily Cressey with a little peek at the September market. If you've got any questions and would like to contact me and discuss this further, you can always reach out via my website, HomeProAssociates.com.
Congratulations to the sellers of this beautiful home in Kenmore. It went very fast. We got multiple offers. We did an offer review date. We bid the early comers against each other and were able to escalate the price more than $100,000 over list price. So it was a fantastic experience all around. If you want the same thing for your home, why don't you give me a call and we'll see if that's going to be a good plan for you.